Okay. I'm honored that you invited me here today to testify on teacher quality in the interest of reform in Florida. Your state has been a national leader in standing up for school children through innovative and bold school reform, and I applaud you for your efforts. As you know, being among the first to challenge the status quo will not make your lives easy, especially when confronting the economic pressures that threaten communities across the state. Right now, state legislatures in the nation are expected to reconcile vast budget gaps with the urgent need to address low achievement problems in schools. Although I do not envy your position, I am certain that you can reconcile both. And I am absolutely convinced that everything leaders hope to accomplish for their states in the coming years, flourishing job markets, competitive businesses, lower crime rates, higher quality of life, and vibrant communities will all depend on the quality of education they provide for their children. I'm going to talk a little bit today about teacher quality, about some of the other issues that are before the legislature, and I'll refer to a little bit to the bill that is in front of the Senate right now, because I know that here in the House you all are also considering what bill you might put forth. So hopefully this will add to some of that discussion. At Students First, we have identified 3 areas for reform that will have the greatest impact on student achievement. And I am encouraged to see that a lot of these elements are in the proposed bill, and they are things that are being discussed in the legislature at large. We strongly believe that the key levers to success depend on accomplishing 3 things. First, elevating the teaching profession by valuing teachers' impact on students. Second, providing parents real choices and real information. And third, spending taxpayer dollars wisely to get better results for kids. I don't have to tell you that Florida is a leader already in education reform. You won the coveted Race to the Top grant and created a model school accountability system for the rest of the nation through your A to F grading system. Florida is one of the only states in which all taxpayers can see how well their schools are performing. And you have put data systems in place that most states are just now thinking about. I am here today to ask you to keep being a leader in this most urgent area of need for our country. There is much more to do. I believe the bill before the Senate represents a solid start to substantial education reform here in Florida. There is much here to champion, but in some ways I ask that you consider taking further steps. I hope that you will lean hard into the sense of urgency I know we all share when it comes to education. As a parent and a leader, I have always done my own internal gut check when considering a policy change or proposal. Would I want such a change for my own children? If not, I could not in good conscience advocate for other parents to accept it. I cannot count how many times I have asked my own staff about their children, their grandchildren, their nieces or nephews, and used that as a yardstick for responding to parents' concerns. I would like to highlight some things that impress me most about what you're considering here in Florida, and a few others that I believe are headed in the right direction but would benefit students with even a few additional steps. The first, research tells us that teachers are the most powerful school influence on student achievement in our classrooms, and most of us would be hard-pressed to imagine where we would be without their influence. We value the profession by holding them to high expectations for what they can achieve with their students, rewarding them for their success, and surrounding them with colleagues of equal striving and excellence. We also do not serve children or the profession well by accepting low performance or expectations. I am especially encouraged by the multiple ways that we can support instruction in Florida. You've taken a significant step by committing to higher accountability standards that include student achievement in evaluations. The bill in front of the Senate proposes to treat teachers as professionals by rewarding them for success, a basic practice in American industry and business that has been a long time coming in education. You have also made efforts to lessen tenure's impact on personnel decisions, and all of these reforms together are a strong part to putting students first in Florida. I will mention